What's good? DJ Main Source here at Studio 118. I'm your host, and I'd like to introduce my special guest, KT.
What's going on, y'all, man? My name is KT, young artist from Atlanta.
And tell us more about yourself, KT.
So you see, the reason why I really started to rap was my friend Chad. Shout out King New, shout out Surf Club. Back in high school, I was just freestyling in the car, and then he started to really rap for real. I was like, man, let me get a feature from you. Let me get a feature from you. And he was like, bro, you gotta get better. So I did. Dropped the first EP, dropped Perks. Now, let's just say, might see a feature from him on my next tape.
So what got you into music?
Really, Chad, like, him just telling me, like, to be better at the craft, that really got me into it.
All right. And do you remember the first song you ever made?
Ice. That's the first song I actually released. The first song I wrote was Level Up, but that ain't come to a few months after Ice. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us about Ice?
Yes, sir. So I was in my college dorm, and I found this beat. Like, this is my all-time best producer at the time, Mega. And I forgot what it was called, but I was just in there, peep the ice on the wrist. I was like, Ice, Ice, VS Drip. I wanted to say VVS's because, that's what all the rappers have. But I was like, VS Drip flow better. I wanted, I want to be a car with the, stars on the roof. I was like, stars on the roof. Finally made it, got stars on the roof. And then, I had got reconnected with my brother. And I just mentioned him too. Ice, Ice, VS Drip. Finally made it, got stars on the roof. I cannot stop and I got to keep going. Bro on the run, so we running. Yeah.
All right. So what inspires you to create?
Really, like I said, Chad, like, I never had any intentions of making music myself. I was just cool with freestyling in the car. But, I wanted that feature from him, just so I could say I had something. He was like, you got to make yourself. So that's what I did. I started making my own music, started releasing, making my own cover art and whatnot.
Have you ever performed live?
I have not. But soon, very soon, I've been getting DM'd by people. They want me to perform live. And so I might be performing at a party back in Albany when we go back. Mm-hmm.
And are you working on any current projects?
Yes, I'm currently working on CCD EP Part 2 and LLTMX. That's going to be a new project.
Can you tell us a little bit more about it, or we got to wait for the drop?
So I can tell y'all more about CCD EP Part 2. So that song right now is going to have 10 potential tracks. I've already put out the 10 potentials, but those have changed. So I'm going to make another post with the new potentials. And it's going to drop with 5 tracks, 4 songs, and 1 interlude.
Okay. What do you feel is the best song you ever created, and why?
Perks, hands down, because it's just the best. Like, Ice was the best at first. I feel like Ice was better than the EP I released. But Perks, it's just like all the way down to the lyrics. Like, I had that chorus written since November. And it was originally supposed to go like, I hear the Perks that calling. I hear the Perks that calling. I hear the Perks that calling. Now I found this little baby type beat. I did on there. I was like, I hear the Perks that calling. I hear the Perks that calling. I was like, that's good. And then I was off some lean in my room. I got my feelings. I was like, yeah, we need to go ahead and put this in there. So I was like, exit my phone, for then I'm gone. Other than nights, feelings too strong. Taking the perks, make feelings go numb. Said she want love, and I started to run. Because, we had been in an on and off relationship. And, we just got off again. I was like, man, I just need to get this out real quick. And so I just made the song.
Do you feel like you, how would you describe your style?
I would describe my style very similar to my motivators, Young Thug and Juice WRLD. Like, I consider Young Thug my dad, Juice WRLD my uncle, and like I've been down since Young Thug since his Spinrilla days. Like, he been my number one since then. And when Juice WRLD came out, it was just like both of them. I was like, that's what I want to be. It's like their energy, like the way they produce music. Like, I can feel what they were going through when they made that song. That's what I want to portray with my music.
So, what would you like your fans to remember one thing about you?
That, however, I may say in the songs I'm doing this for the fan, I really not. I'm just doing it for fun. Like, this is some stuff I like to do.
What artists would you want to do a collab with?
Whew, collab, yes, sir. I need a collab with my dad, Young Thug for sure. Collab with my uncle Juice World. You know, Uzi, he need to come out of retirement. I need feature from Uzi. Not one of his trash ones though. I think me and Drake could do some stuff, some sap stuff. Who else we got? Let's get some singers. Ooh. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't like J. Cole. He not a singer. But I would do a feature with J. Cole. Just because I feel like I like his fan base and how committed his fans are. I may not like his music per se, but I like his craft.
Do you think you can get any better?
Yes, I know I can get better for sure. I've proven myself from Ice to CC to EP. I proved that I'm diverse in those steps. I proved that I could, do some melodic stuff with my own voice on the song Level Up on that EP. And I proved that I could still be hyped with Turn Me Up. I proved that I could have like a little outro where I'm just talking and it still sound like it's a part of the song. And from CC to EP to Perks, that was a huge step. Not only did I improve, not only did the producing of the song improve, my lyrics actually improved. I still had the hype chorus, but the verse, that was very meaningful to me. Like, even down to the very last bars, Kel hit my phone, he finally went federal. I got this guy Spoon, shout out Big Spoon, shout out Young E. They really on that hood stuff. And one day, Kel hit my phone, he's like, I got slammed. I was like, what you talking about? He like, he in the slammer for real. He ain't tell me what he did or nothing. He just said he ain't coming back. And to watch out for his stuff in his room, I was like, I got you for sure. So yeah, free my boy Kel till it's backwards.
Okay. And what type of mood do you have to be in order to create?
I could be in any type of mood, really. Like, right now, I feel like I could do a song right now if I really wanted to. But, like, I feel like my best work comes, I'm not going to say it comes when I'm off of drugs. But it's like when I've already had the song written for a while, and then I finally find that perfect beat for it. And I don't even have to look at the words to know what I'm going to do. I can change it up of how I thought it was going to sound to how it should form with the beat. And down to my ad-libs, to my overdubs, to everything. It just comes best like that.
Can you describe a day in the life of KT?
I can. So, wake up in my dorm room, check to see what day it is, because, them days be flying down there. Go ahead and hit the class. Go ahead and go to the caf. Go ahead, finish my last class, and go to work. And while I'm at work, all I do, I be writing. While I'm at work. That way, by the time I get off and I done ate and I went to my last class, come back to the dorms, if I don't have no homework, I can go ahead and record, do whatever I got to do to make the next KT song. That song might get recorded. You might never ever hear it. It might just be sitting. Like, I got 2 songs sitting right now. 3 songs sitting right now that I can record it. I sent off, got produced, and it came back to me. They like it, but it's like, I don't feel as if that's better than the last thing I released. So it's not going to get released.
How long would you say it takes you to create a song that you're satisfied with? Like, is there like a time frame that you give yourself, or?
Not really. It's like when I'm writing, if I ever get stopped while I'm recording, I'll go back and look what I've previously written that I've never used. I'm like, how can I incorporate this here? That's pretty much it. Like, when I found the beat for Perks, I didn't know what I was going to do for it. I was like, I've been wanting to release Perks, though. Like, February 11th, I want to say, I made that post. That was the day I was supposed to release Perks. But I already had Perks recorded, but I was like, it could be better because it had a meaningless verse, and it just wasn't at the point where I wanted it to be. So I tried Perks on the new beat. It was great. I was like, now I just need a verse. So I wrote a verse on spot. It took me 30 minutes to write that verse. That was it. I was like, as soon as I got done, I was like, this is a banger. I know it is.
And what kind of reaction you've been getting from, what type of feedback?
People saying, that's you? I'm like, yeah. They're like, you gotten a lot better from your previous work. I was like, yeah, I know it. Like, I just want to live up to that hype. I don't want to release CCDEP Part 2 and I'll go back to the old ways. It's like, I know, like, my lyrics and stuff, the lyrics are going to be hype. They're not going to be, you know, as meaningful. But, you know, the weather changing, what you expect. But it's still going to be some good stuff in there, for real, for real.
Now, KT, on a scale of 1 to 10,000, how would you rate your current single to your last one?
I'll rate it at 100. Don't get me wrong, it's way, way better than Ice. Ice is my favorite song still. No cap, no cap. I just like it because it's my first song. But it's just way better in the fact of the aspects of lyricism, beat choice, melodic, what I did with my voice, and the production. However, I can't get comfortable with being at the top, you know, feeling as if I'm at the top. I still got to stay hungry. Got to be like, I got to do better than what I've done, you know? So that's why I just give it a low score of 100.
If you had one message to give your fans, what would it be?
I really want them to watch my Instagram because I'll be posting stuff on there about new tracks and everything, about how LLTMX. Like, I really want to push that more than CCDEP Part 2 because that whole tape is going to be a meaningful tape rather than CCDEP is just going to be all hype stuff, you know.
So that one's going to be, it's going to show us the versatility of KT.
Right, I feel like it's going to do what CCDEP 1 should have done, but it's going to do it better. You know, you're going to see the hype, you're going to see the chill, the sap, you're going to see all that. Do I have a release date for that? Nah, I just know it's coming soon, like, really soon, like, maybe in the next 2 months soon.
All right, so who's on your playlist?
On my playlist, got Juice WRLD, got Surf Club, got King New, Young Thug, Lil Uzi, 21 Savage, Young Nudie.
So, KT, on our show, Studio 118, we like to get your opinion on the current state of hip-hop.
I feel like we ain't got to really do anything. Like 6ix9ine, he ain't get popping because his music. He got popping for doing stupid stuff. For his beef with Trippie Redd. For he relevant to this day because his last album flopped. Dummy Boy flopped. You know why it did good though? Because he got in jail. He's incarcerated. He's still relevant to this day because he's a snitch. It's like, you ain't really got to be relevant for your music, but relevant for how you carry yourself and what you do. He's an attention seeker. TK, why is he relevant? Because he got a phone in jail. He posted on Twitter. That made him relevant still to this day. Why is Juice WRLD relevant? Because he actually releasing music. But he also doing other stuff, you know. People say, oh, he relevant for doing drugs, for being suicidal, depressing. You know, I had a comment about that stuff on my own page. They said, all you talk about is post-drugs and stuff. I simply replied back with the Juice WRLD like comment. I was like, thanks, 999 Black Heart. And that was it.
So tell us all your social media.
All right, y'all can go ahead and really hit me up on Insta, _KTF. That's really the only one I use. But if you want to get to know me like on a more personal level, you can go ahead and check me out on Snapchat, tw.kid. And I'm probably going to make a Facebook soon so I can start using that Instagram promotion.
All right. Mm-hmm. And to thank you for being a guest on our show, we'd like to give you the official Studio 118 shirt.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
I'm going to rock this in my next video for sure, for sure.
All right. Thanks a lot, brother. We appreciate it, KT. And if you'd like to be part of our show, please contact us at this address here. And now we're going to listen to KT's single,
Perks.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, pass me that cup of lean too. Yeah, we getting paid tonight, for real, for real. Let's get it. I had to press that calling. I had to press that calling. Yeah. I had to press that calling. I had to press that calling. I had to get gone. Pop me a perk or two, then we get gone. Thinking like future to get in my zone. Check up the flu and then we get gone. I had to press that call in. I had to press the call. Now we get gone. Pop me a pack or two, then we get gone. Thinking I beat you to get